let's do it as an experiment together, right? Let's do this as like a small experiment just to see what we can do here. We'll get rid of this. We don't need this. This is like the stuff that I have kind of saved to play because it's like on brand. You know, it's like the music that we kind of do with the show. But I guess I could make you guys like a bunch of this stuff and see if this will work.
No. Tom Danny takes the stinkiest doo-doos. Tom Danny takes the biggest doo-doos when he comes in the morning. He drinks a smoothie when he gets to work. He goes in bathroom. He closes the door so silently. He doesn't want the little guy sitting in the other room hearing that he's going in the bathroom. He sits down on the potty, really tiny little motions. I hear the door shut. I hear his butt explode. Then he reopens the door, and the smell that comes out of the commode will blow your head back. It's a big stinky mud pie. It's a stinky mud pie. Oh yeah, mud pie, stinky mud pie.
I haven't done that in a while.
All right. So
I haven't done like a freestyle.
Okay.
That wasn't my best work either. I would say that I would give that a 4.
All right.
I would give that a 4. That wasn't very good.
Let's
rhyming was shit.
Put that up against, now put those exact same lyrics in AI.
I don't have any lyrics for that.
You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you here.
Okay, stinky mud pie.
Yeah,
Okay.
Stinky mud pie. Tom Van comes into work.
Hold on.
Closes the door, like all the same
but
shit.
It was more fun for me to do it. I will say that was a lot more fun.
I'm just
for me to do
putting
it.
you up against.
Oh, I got a solid 5.
Artificial intelligence.
Okay, hold on. But it's hard because I got to click out of this. Okay, let's go. Tom Van.
It actually takes longer now than you just freestyling.
It does. I'm back to freestyling now because I did a song. I did a song for the Science Center yesterday, and I was just like, "Fuck it, I can do this faster if it's me." And I sang it. It's not as good. It's not as polished.
But let's just say, like, if we put the lyrics in AI and it's not as good as what you just did, we still have a chance.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, because you can a human freestyle, like, it would take you longer to like write down those lyrics, put them in AI, and go through the different iterations of what it comes up with. You know what I'm saying? Then you just coming up like. It's
boom. Okay, I did it. I wrote 4 lines just like I would have done. They're gonna say it's not as good because it is more fun to kind of flow with the beat and try to figure out something. But it's writing the songs.
I'll save.
I'll have one for you. Here we go. Okay, it's ready. Here we go.
Tom Van coming to work with a stinky mud pie. Smells like sweet beans. He's a know-it-all turd machine.
You're the know-it-all turd machine. You like that one? Wait, you like that one?
I don't know. AI one. Know-it-all turd machine.
I wrote that. No, hold on. I wrote know-it-all turd machine.
Yeah, but the time it took you to.
Tom Van coming to work with a stinky mud pie. Smells like sweet beans. He's a know-it-all turd machine.
I don't care if anybody likes this shit anymore. I fucking sit in here with you and do it and smoke weed and we'll just have fun.
I'm just,
Oh my God.
Because even though you did write know-it-all turd machine.
And I wrote it smells like sweet beans. That's a callback.
But see, the writing will allow you to write something funnier
than AI.
Than freestyle.
Oh yes, because it gives you
a split-second beat. You know, the freestyle's impressive because you're coming up right at the fucking top of your head.
But I'm out of practice. It is something that I can get back into practice if I did more of it. But it does atrophy. It's just like my driving. Like my driving is not as good now because I let my car drive me around. That's facts.
Yeah.
I get more nervous driving my car now.
Yeah. If you don't do something.
Oh, we're doing. Oh, sorry. I gotta hold on. I gotta do
We're
something.
gonna live call.
Yeah. Well, we gotta get some. Oh, Maisie likes to freestyle with me now. Did you know that?
Oh, really?
Andrea was reminding me. Yeah, she's got the thing. We make up songs.
That's
Most
good.
of them have to do with diarrhea, butts, pooping and peeing.
That's good.
We do a lot of pooping songs. Hey, everybody in Radio Land, I'm gonna tell you what we need you to do. We need you to call this number. It's Tom and Dan, and we need you to do it now. See, I'm out of practice. That should have rhymed, but it didn't, and it would have back in the day if I had my rhymes loaded up. Could have. See how out of practice I am? I gotta do a little bit more grinding. See, it's not good.
No. I would argue that the fact that it's freestyle.
No, but I used to be better at it. You fall out of it. You fall out of it.
But that is the essence of the work involved and the talent is a freestyle.
They're not always going to win.
When you just put it into AI, it's not as valuable as you just freestyling it because you're human.
Also,
and
I feel like
you.
me human saying it, it's like you're hearing a little bit of me dying, which gives it more value.
Like AI freestyling is a nothing because you're sort of like you are a super
It can't
intelligent.
freestyle. What if that's the only thing it can't do? Wait a minute, it can't. Can it? No, it can't.
It can, but the calculations might as well be
the
written.
calculations are too precise. It can't. Freestyle is a connect-disconnect at the same time.
Yeah.
I don't know if it can do it.
It would be a human consciousness thing. It doesn't work exactly the same. Like it being able to pull from the entire internet is an unfair advantage to a human brain. It's smarter than a human brain. So then the freestyle is not okay. Let's start. Okay, put them on hold, then we'll start the show.
Hold on. Hello, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right,
Okay.
stay. Hold on.
Flavor line?
I know who
Oh God,
this is. I know.
EJ.
Okay,
Hold
hold
on.
on.
We talked to you. Okay, well that's
Okay,
fine.
hold the line.
We said indie call.
Hold the line, Fatso. Please hold. Okay. Would you like to start?
Yeah, this will be coming.
I'll play the song too.
Back, and we're gonna end. This will be segment 4 on
Monday. Okay,
yeah.
here we go. And 3, 2.
Welcome back to A Corporate Time.
Call the show. What's the number now?
1-844 Tom and Dan.
He's a little one.
1-844 Tom and Dan.
Got his hip chop.
1-844 Tom and Dan.
Legs are uneven now.
1-844 Tom and Dan.
He's a bitchy man.
We're taking live calls. First caller, who do we got here? I know it's EJ. You ruined it. What are you doing? Are you at work?
Yes, I'm at work. But I have this is the favor line, right, to get in contact with Tom when you need favors from him.
Why is there music playing in the background? Oh, sorry.
What are you doing?
What favor do you want?
Well, I have 2 of them. Today is my daughter's birthday, and I want you to wish Thea a happy 9th birthday.
All right.
Happy 9th birthday. Oh, happy birthday.
Happy 9th birthday, Tia.
Thea, come on, dude.
See ya?
Say my daughter's name
Tia.
is right.
Tom just said happy
Tia.
9th birthday, Tia Tequila. And I'm sorry about what happened at the gathering of the Juggalos. You didn't deserve that.
It's a Thea?
Yes.
Theo Huxtable.
No. Thea. Thea.
All right.
Thea.
I did it. Go ahead. Next one.
One Make-A-Wish granted.
Yeah.
Moving on.
What's the next one?
One dream given.
And since I've been doing so much stuff for you guys over the years, almost 22 years I've known you guys.
Oh, my God. It
I
feels
need
like
you to come
40,
to MyCon and do it.
it feels like 44 years.
Yeah, it feels like a lifetime. It feels like
My God. I was like, how long have I known that big dumb giant?
Yeah, it feels like I'm some sort of mummy with a curse. So what is it?
I need you to come with your kids to MyCon on the 19th before, the meeting of the Juggalos at your BDM event.
Hey, now you're attacking our event? My God, sir.
There's no way I'm driving to wherever the hell you're doing
Yeah,
MyCon.
Yeah, where's this thing at?
It's on iDrive. It's the Avanti on iDrive.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Avanti.
I'm not leaving. I drive into Sanford. It's not doing
Some
it.
say that
We're gonna
Sanford
be there for like a couple hours.
Sanford is the new iDrive. They say.
I'm not doing it. All right, next caller. Who do we got?
No, we don't
here?
have any other.
Oh, there's a
Oh,
phone ringing.
oh, thanks for calling Tom and Dan. Who's this?
Oh.
Thanks for calling Tom and Dan. Who's this?
This is Smolt Biggins.
Smolt Biggins. Wow, that's a reference I haven't heard in a minute. Well, welcome to the show. We're glad to have you. What's on your mind?
Knock knock.
That's you, Tom.
Who's there?
Baba.
Baba who?
Baba Booey.
All right. This is dead now.
It is dead. That was it. That's it. We did it
for.
we did it successfully for 2 weeks. We did it for one more week. Horrible. We forgot about it 1 week. Brought it back this week. Failed.
We got another call. Is
Okay.
there-
What line? Okay. All right. We don't.
I thought it's all the light. Well, that was
Burned
an
hot. It
experiment.
burned hot.
Yeah, that live calls not that good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's kind of
they're-
dead now. We can switch over to voicemails
Every-
if you'd like to.
Every once in a while, they're fine.
I
But,
think when I was a younger man, I did enjoy them. But, you think now and you realize that a lot of people don't use phones.
Oh,
you
we got
know?
another call.
Oh, we do? Okay. All right. Thanks for calling Tom and Dan. Who's this?
It's your wife.
Hey.
Oh, hey, wife. Are you doing this to just try and bail out your failing husband?
No. I just have a lot more time on my hands now, so I thought I would call and see what's up.
Can you explain the test that you took to Tom? Is that something you're comfortable talking about or no?
Yeah. Just that it was so incredibly hard.
Yeah, this thing she's been studying for I feel like the last 8 months. She took this project manager test, and what's crazy about it is there's no top score. You don't know what you get. You just take the test based on a mindset, and they just tell you if you're passed or not, and that's all you get.
Oh, is it like a personality test?
No. It's called the PMP. It's to become a project management professional. I've been kind of in it for a year, but then I just took my boot camp class to qualify to take the test. You have to take a class before you can even apply to take the
It's
test.
so much rigmarole, dude.
And then, so I did that at the beginning of the year, and then you just then study from there on out.
Every
until
night?
you feel semi-comfortable with it.
So every night for the last 8 months or so, I'll be going to bed, and she'll get out this folder that's gobbledygook to me. I don't understand a word that's in there. And she'll just be reading for hours this stuff.
What kind of questions or material is it? Because I don't know if you knew this, but I've got my management degree.
He does.
From university. I almost forgot where.
From some university. I'll look it up later.
UCF,
Yeah.
baccalaureate, they call it.
You mean baccalaureate?
I don't know. Bachelor's? Baccalaureate?
Well, you were saying bachelor's and you combined it with baccalaureate and you said baccalaureate, I believe. I speak fluent, Tom, and what I heard was baccalaureate, which I don't know. I think you just invented a word. Chat room, show me baccalaureate.
So what was in it?
So it's really all situation-based, but you have to know, they don't want you memorizing things, so there are formulas, there are definitions, but the majority of the test is situation-based. So a project manager, most recent project was canceled due to the IT department failing to follow established accounting processes. And then it kind of gives you a little more detail. They try to throw in stuff that would throw you off.
It's nerd stuff,
give
dude. You know,
more
it was my fault for even asking. Andrea, explain this boring thing to us.
It's you're fired. I know management. It's always you're fired.
But she did something that is very Tom Van, and it's a hybrid between my wife, who is a rules follower, and you, which, there are no rules
No,
just
you just
right.
make it up as you go.
So Andrea memorized all of these formulas and all these things that she's supposed to know. She memorized them So when they give you a whiteboard, because explain, like when you were taking the test, they almost like make you turn your pockets inside out and stuff, right?
Yeah, so I had to take the test at UCF at the testing center. You cannot wear your Apple Watch. You can't wear any, like, you can't even wear an analog watch. You have to put everything in a locker, your phone, everything has to be turned off. You have to turn your pockets inside out. They made one girl lift her hair to see if she had anything, like, hidden anywhere.
I'd be a pervert. I'd be like, lift that skirt up. you're hiding, you got the formula under there. Let me see your formula.
Now, did they, okay.
You go in and, like, you go into this quiet room. They have the quiet sound machines on. You have the, like, you could wear the big headphones.
Yeah, she wore autism headphones while she took her test so she wouldn't be distracted.
So, Andrea, did they check the front pocket of your shirt?
I mean, I don't have a front pocket of my shirt.
Well, I'm just saying, that's how I used to cheat in high school.
Really? Did you put it down in there?
No, where...
Honestly, there's no way. I mean, I'm not going to say no way. It would be very hard to cheat on this because it's so situation based.
Yeah,
and
there's nothing to memorize. Yeah, so you have to know the process to do it. So there's no way to cheat it, and all the questions are completely different and weird.
Yeah. So I went in there though, and I wrote down, like, as soon as I got in there, they do give you a whiteboard with, like, the pen. I wrote down, like, key words to remind myself.
She did the time.
She 4-hour test.
She wrote a cheat sheet, but an allowed cheat sheet. They gave her a whiteboard, so she wrote down everything she needed to know as fast as humanly possible from memory, and then that way she had it to look at, when she began the test.
Right, because you're sitting there for 4 hours, so you need to, like, remind yourself at some point, like, so you don't go cross-eyed what you're trying to accomplish here. So I wrote myself, like, just different notes so I could glance at it every few questions.
And then, like, 2 hours into the test, she's telling me, she's like, 2 hours in, I went outside, I ate a snack and did jumping jacks to activate my blobby gobblaba or whatever your brain. Like, what are you talking about?
So
you got 2 10-minute breaks during the 4 hours. So I went out there, I, like, sipped a little bit of Diet Coke because I didn't want to, like, have to pee during it because it all comes off your time. And whatever you don't answer at the end, like, goes against you.
See,
so
I would take a massive poop.
Jacks.
I would take a massive poop, run back, Christmas tree the rest of it, and get the hell out of there.
Well, you don't got the goods.
Yeah, I don't have the goods. I don't. I'm not.
So I felt like the first 60 questions, because there's 180 questions, the first 60, I was like, there's no way I'm passing this. Like, it was so hard. I was like, wow, there's no way. It got a little better the last 120 questions, like, just slightly better.
It's disgusting.
And then
I don't want to do
you
it.
finish up, and they give you a piece of paper turned over, and they, like, slide it across the desk to you. But you're supposed to still be quiet, so then you have to, like, leave out into the hallway, and you're in the basement of an old building at UCF, and I turn it over, and it said you passed, and I let out a little, like, scream yelp.
Yeah.
And then, like, because you're holding in all that energy, and so then I went, "Ah!"
This is like a year in the making, like, I mean, and you have to pay for this class too, right?
You have to pay $500 just to take the test.
What is it for? Is it, does it give you some sort of...
Higher certification.
Oh, yeah, certification.
Yeah, like, it looks good. I can introduce myself as a PMP, and it's it's a really kind of an esteem thing.
To you, would be like if you walked over to, like, if you were meeting with, let's say, Brett Bushy or let's say Paul from Wall Street Bars, you walk up to him and you'd be like, I'm on Ashley Madison. It's the same as that. It's the same as you telling them, are you guys on Ashley Madison? And they're like, oh, no, we're not. You're like, oh, no big deal. It's like that. It's kind of like that.
So, yeah, it's just like my job, I could get, better a raise.
Oh, just say it. It's more money. You could say it.
Yeah, it's more money. My job did pay for it, which is great. It looks really great on your resume because they know how much work went into it and everything. And then I see somebody asking, like, what made it so hard? It's these situation ones that
No, they weren't. Jacko was not asking that. He was making fun of Tom because he was queuing up what he thought Tom was going to ask, which is, hard? Why is it hard? Tell me. I'm fascinated. That's what Jacko was doing. Jacko,
get out of here, Jacko.
Babe, I love you. I'm going to hang up on you because this is really boring, okay?
Okay, I'll be back.
Okay, I love you too. All right, I'll eat it later.
I wonder if it takes into account the artistry of management, and I'll explain.
The grand conductor? All right, I've been waiting. Ladies and gentlemen, Tom Van, the grand conductor.
Because the by-the-book management that, like, I went to UCF, and it's all a bunch of nonsense. Here's how it's always been done. Here's how it should be done, blah, blah, blah. And I feel like going more of a...
like
improv.
You're more of a what was the gentleman who passed away? You're more of a Dead Poet Society. See these textbooks? Throw them out the windows. I'm your new manager, and I manage with a different flair.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Val Kilmer scarf neck.
I can't look at him, man. I can't look at older pictures of Val Kilmer. I can't look at him because he wore 25 scarves around his neck, but that's because he had throat cancer.
Yes, I know.
But don't tie scarves around your neck because then I'm going to go like, why do you have so many scarves on your neck? You have throat cancer?
Put a tiny Band-Aid. You can see the hole around the Band-Aid.
Yeah. Or no, just wear a turtleneck. Or just don't go outside anymore. That's what Johnny Carson did, right? You get a big liver spot on your head. You just stay inside.
Yeah. Don't.
That's what I would do.
Show up in Top Gun 2 and make it awkward for all of us.
No, don't do it. This movie's great. Oh, we slowed down. Is he in a wheelchair? Oh, no volleyball for you.
One of my dreams, because I love cheating. I've told you that for a long time.
Ashley Madison.
Going back to the little piece of paper in your front pocket in high school, in math and other like English and whatever else subjects. If you take a little piece of paper, write all the cheat notes on a little piece of paper,
tiny,
then fold it up and then stick it into your pocket where it's basically folded, keeping your pocket kind of poofed out where it's not.
Hold on, I'm writing this down. A poofed pocket.
And then when the people walk by, they can't see it because it's deep in your front pocket, but you can look down, straight down.
Like looking at a girl's shirt.
and see.
I've been training for this my entire life.
And so even if the teacher walks by, they're not going to get in the angle. They'd have to look over your shoulder and down to see. You wouldn't be able to tell.
You ever got caught cheating?
Never.
I did.
Never got caught.
I got caught cheating. I got caught. We got a call.
Okay.
Hold that thought. Hold it. Thanks for calling Tom and Dan. Who's this?
It's Ryan.
Hey, Ryan. What's going on, man? Do you want to tell us a super boring story about how you got your new, you got some new
bachelorette?
Some new qualification where you think you're better than us and you're going to make more money?
No. But I did get my master's degree about a year and a half ago before colleges knew how to handle ChatGPT and AI, and I just cruised through my last 3 semesters.
Ryan. Hold on. You get a blast for that, buddy. It's not working, but it's a virtual blast.
Let's talk about this, Ryan, because it'll never happen again because now they've caught up to at least trying to catch the people that are using straight ChatGPT. But there was a small period of time where the technology was like the colleges were behind and you could straight up cheat and have ChatGPT just write everything for you and do everything for you. So that's the time you fell into?
Oh, yeah. I wrote many a term paper and finished many a statistics class just plugging in formulas and plopping in answers and eating Doritos and drinking Mountain Dew.
Doritos and Mountain Dew. Oh, I love Doritos and Mountain Dew.
So I've always this perfectly ties in to what I wanted to talk about is like because when online courses first started to come out, I remember when I was on the radio, I was gonna like attempt to get my master's or like get a boat captain's license or another license, just straight paying someone to do it online for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then so I'd have the certification and laugh and be like, look, I'm certified.
It's like what you did with your group on scuba diving class.
Yeah. And then it would be, I didn't even do anything, but I have the certification and cheated the system. So how, like, was it easy?
He took off in a jet. He's gone.
I'm here.
Was it easy to do it with everything? Like, you would just have ChatGPT write the whole paper, or would you have to go over it and change a few things?
Yeah, I pretty much had to treat it like I was laundering money. I would first run through the paper once, then I would read it, then I would change a few things, and I would put in some actual sources because ChatGPT would just pull invisible sources that didn't exist. And then I would change some of the common words that ChatGPT likes to use. Like for one reason or another, it likes to use bespoke a lot, so I took out all the bespokes. And once I had a finished product, I just sent it off to the professor and enjoyed the rest of my day.
Yeah, there are different, like you can read it and see some of the things that'll say that are wrong, and sometimes it'll link and do annotations like footnotes you would do, and they'll be wrong. Like it'll say like case study, Library of Congress .4 and you'll click it, and it's a nothing. They made that up. Where did you get that from the Library of Congress? I don't know. It's not even real.
But it would save you a tremendous amount of time because you just have to look up these.
It's real corny now, and now they got it locked down where certain things that are copywritten, it'll read what you're doing, and if it knows that you're doing something nefarious, it'll be like, and it says corny things to me. It'll be like, you know I can't do that, Dan. Come on, man. And it'll put like a come on, man. And I'll be like, hold on a second. Don't give me the come on, man. But just because I'm trying to put a dildo nose on Batman and it's copywritten, don't get mad at me.
How much time do you think it actually saved you?
I don't think there's a number I can put on it. Weeks, for sure.
Well, the entire semester, right?
3 semesters.
Wow, man.
And
you're a smart guy too. Like we know you, so like it doesn't surprise me that somebody smart would do it.
Were other people did you think about offering like, hey, I'll write your paper because you probably could get someone to pay you $500 for this, right? I mean, the weeks of work, maybe even $1,000. Some rich kid that wants someone else to write their paper for them. Did you think about like, asking other students like, hey, I'll do this for you?
No, it was all online classes, so I was in my room by myself with my cat. There was no students to talk to.
Well, appreciate you calling, man. Thank you, buddy.
I had one more thing.
Yeah, please,
One more thing. I had at one point, I did have a professor request a meeting with me to ask me straight up if I was using AI, and he made me turn my webcam on to talk to him, and he asked me, and I said no, and then he gave me kind of the Larry David stink eye gif. And he said, okay, I believe you, but it was all AI.
Oh, wow. So he did get you. There's nothing he could do.
Yeah.
So it was bothering him so bad that he couldn't do anything. He had no recourse. But in his mind, just out of principle, Bob's Burgers, Bob Belcher, he was like, out of principle, I'm going to get this guy to turn his webcam on, and I'm going to shame him just for me. I like this teacher. I like that he did that. I like that he made you do that.
Yeah. He wanted you to know
because he
knew.
Couldn't do anything, and his hands are tied, and teachers have a tough job, and he had to slap your pee-pee a little bit. I support that.
I lied right to his face like I was trying.
Well, of course. You're supposed to do that. They worked out the way it's supposed to work out. All right, buddy. We love you. Be good, man.
Bye, guys.
See ya.
I just saw a meme the other day that said something like, every pre-med student is using ChatGPT to write their, whatever their thesis or test or whatever. So you better start exercising. Like it was a joke about, And I did
start lifting things.
Well, I did think God. I was like, when you have artificial intelligence that can do so much, how? Besides from like Andrea, like you going into a testing center and then searching you to make sure you're not using anything like that and taking the test yourself, like any online,
Well, there's the thing. ChatGPT look, I wanted to, full disclosure, I wanted to understand what Andrea was doing because it's interesting, right? And the idea of a test that has no maximum score, that you're just taking it, they look at it and you're like, okay, you got the goods. That's fascinating to me. I'm like, what the hell kind of test is that? So I started feeding ideas to ChatGPT. It understands, and what Andrea how she took the test, she uses like a mindset. Like she knows how project managers are supposed to think, so she just takes that mindset and applies it to whatever example they want her to plan, right?
Yeah.
And ChatGPT can do it. Like 100%, it knows the mindset. Like it understands it and can apply it. So it'll be interesting to see where it goes.
Like for high school students and stuff, you're just getting this AI to do everything for you, right?
Seems like they're changing how they test. I'll give you an example. Like for May, and I don't know if your boys do this, but you'll know. Like when May writes a paper, and she has to write some papers for things that they do.
She has to write a paper in the elementary school?
Yeah, but they use AI. They're teaching her, like, let's say she's doing the Washington Monument. She'll, like, highlight certain things, search for it online, like a little system that they have, and then she can highlight pieces from AI, put it in there, and then she'll go in and change a few of the words. They're teaching her how to use AI.
I'm surprised she's writing paper.
Full papers.
My sons have never written a paper. That's Castleberry.
I mean, I know I'm not wrong. She writes and she reads them to me at dinner. This is why I know she I hate it. I'm like, oh my God, please don't read the whole paper to me at dinner.
My sons don't even have homework.
Essays, yeah. She
has essays.
Yeah, Andrea says she took a writing test on Tuesday. She had to do an essay. It's a state.
Oh my
testing.
God.
Yeah, she's been doing essays.
My sons, I've never seen them. They don't even know how to type.
That's not true.
Yeah, it is.
Really?
Yeah, 100%.
She'll be like, this essay, and then she'll go like, well, the question is this, the main idea is this, the conclusion is this, the here's the hypothesis, here's the theory, here's the
They've
solution.
done like English tests or whatever, but never an essay. I've never seen them write an essay.
Oh my God, Maisie, don't stop doing essays.
Yeah. No, that's not. It's crazy how different. I'm talking
That's
Tommy.
just county to county.
Tommy's 5th grade. Yeah, Seminole.
Hey, you're Native American, man. I'm sorry. That's where you got to go.
How is it so different? You're writing an essay?
I've never understood that.
Typing an essay? That's crazy.
Yeah, she's typed up 3 different essays.
Like I said, my sons have never even done a science project.
But my point is, she's not typing it, guys. She's not sitting there and going, "The Washington Monument by Maisie Dennis." Blah blah. She's not doing that. They give her a page of facts, and she can go in and by using like versions of AI, like highlight certain things, and then it'll put it into the essay for her, and then she goes in and changes the words. So it's almost like a hybrid between typing and using AI, and they're teaching kids how to do it.
Wow.
Like, here's how you use AI to write this, and then here's how you use the context clues. Like, read it, and then they'll ask questions like, how tall is the Washington Monument? Well, did I use AI to find that fact? Go in, find the fact. Here's how tall it is. Answer the question. That's what she does.
My sons are learning how to pick fern and run from the Border Patrol.
How to weld. They're like, how to weld
They know.
aluminum.
Yeah, they knew.
How to test a John boat.
We know where you guys live. Start learning. You don't have to work on Sundays at Chick-fil-A.
What are the 17 most popular sauces at Buffalo Wild Wings? From memory. Know it, you maggot.
All right. We'll see you tomorrow.
All right. Is that it?
That's it.
Recording?
That's it, yeah.
All right. We'll probably do a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff, guys.